Hello? We're back. Hi. Good evening. I'm playing Mario 64. Completely normal Mario 64. Hi, Toaster. But I'm playing completely normal Mario 64. And if you don't remember Mario 64 like this, well, maybe your memory's failing you. Welcome to Mario Wonderland. If you're the adventurous sort, play a visit to the castle ahead. Completely normal Mario 64. Do you remember Mario 64's famous day and night cycle? Yeah, Mario's Wonder is the whimsical place for a lovely little Italian friend. Did you play a lot of Mario as a kid, Toaster? I grew up with a Mario 64 DS, so I remember this game very well. And it's exactly as I remember it. Bum, dum, da, 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 dum. Your history with Mario's kind of weird. Ooh, if you're willing to, do tell. Bum, bum, ba, da, da. Ba, da, da, da. Mario Kart. Well, hey, Mario Kart 8's a pretty good place to start. I love Mario Kart 8. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, Mario Kart 8's an old game now, isn't it? I don't want to start in Lava Land. I guess we'll start with 1. 1 marks the start. If you've always dreamed of flying, you should try out the can on your left. Climb trees is actively encouraged, so try finding a winged ally. Thank you for the look, Kami. Have fun with Uma Musume. It's Womp's fortress, just as I remember it. Jesus, that I forgot how realistic they made Mario's death screen in Mario 64. Yeah, no, it's a speedrunning tactic, you know? It's tech from the 64 days, you know? Bum, 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 bum. yeah, that's the best part of Mario 64. You know, no two playthroughs are ever alike. Just ignored it that this is, you know, speedrunning tactics, speedrunning tactics. Totally because I haven't played Mario 64. Totally legitimate Mario 64 and my totally legitimate Nintendo 95 Plus in years. I think the last time yeah, I think that's what they were going for when they first did it. I remember reading an interview with Shigeru Miyamoto, and someone asked him like, "Hey, what's the?"
It's time to drink water.
Yeah, thank you, Toby.
It's time to drink water.
And someone asked him like, "Hey, Miyamoto, what the fuck's up with that the like agony Mario scream?" And he was like, "Well, you know, we wanted people to empathize with Mario. He's a silly little guy, but he's still a guy." It was a very bold creative choice. I gotta give him props for a game from for the N64, you know? Exactly. He's always saving people. He needs to let out his anger sometimes. Ba-da-bum, ba-dum-ba, ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-dum-ba, ba-dum-ba, ba-dum-ba. Exactly. You see, when you hear stuff like that, you're like, oh, that's why Mr. Martinet was able to stay with the role so long. Exactly, Toby. He's always saving others, but who will save him? Power Star. Like, it's a shame he's not on the roll now anymore, but like, to be fair, he gave us some of his best performances in this game. The iconic Mario, like, hooah! We all know it. We all like went to sleep with a cacophony of. He was. Do you know he was also in he was in Dragon Ball? Like that last Dragon Ball movie they did? Superheroes? The 3D one? He was like the main villain of that. Exactly, everyone does, Toaster. To be fair, he hasn't, he was like solely Mario for the longest time. But now that he's not Mario, he needs like other stuff to do, I guess. He was also in JoJo, if you believe that, in like the old OVAs. Oh, I missed. You see, I'm playing the version I'm totally really playing on my totally real Nintendo 64 Plus. Is the Japanese version. That's why the controls are so weird to me. I normally play the American version. Was he actually in Skyrim? Was he? Also, no, I totally just remembered in the Japanese version, which I'm playing, there was no cannon star. Yeah. Unfortunately, Toaster, I've never played Skyrim. Ba-ba-da-bum-ba-da-da. I always mean to play Skyrim, I've just never gone around to it. But I think we've muddled around in Whomp's Fortress enough. Do we do Lethal Lava Land? We can do Lethal Lava. I'm fine with Lethal Lava Land. One of my close friends, Jacob, who usually joins me on the Resident Evil nights, he loves Skyrim. It's like his favorite game. I think I'd like it. I've just never gone around to it. What sound? What sound are you talking about, Toby? Oh, like the ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-bum. Yeah, that's from this game. From Totally Real Mario 64. Yeah, Mario 64 is one of those great games. Yeah! Yeah, like Mario's iconic. It's iconic. Ooh. That's fair. Yeah, wait, no, the volcano was American only. I forgot about that. Funny little story. Before, like, during my ads while starting stream, I got a call from my auntie. I love my auntie, but she was like, there's this song you used to sing as a kid, can you sing it for me? And I didn't remember it. And so she made me promise to record basically a cover for it. So after this mini stream, I'm gonna have to basically record a cover of a song I used to sing as a kid. Isn't that fun? God, you can really tell the passion Mr. Martinet was putting in it. Thank you, Toby. I know, only people have to pay. I'm kidding, people don't pay. I've thought about doing music covers, but I've just never had the courage to actually do one. Are the means really? They're expensive. Exactly, they're expensive, that's why I've never done one. To be fair, I've never either. I'm not even like trained as a musician. Although I did drama as a kid. If you want to feel the wind at your back, try jumping on the hole on the left. Ah, the classic Mario 64 slide. So many memories trying to win this. Because I played DS as a kid. You didn't have like full gyroscopic control, so it was quite difficult. Ba-dum-bum. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Toby. Drama was fun. Back when I did it. It didn't really stick with you? That's fair. It's not for everybody. Hear that classic, the classic Dia Dia Dogs. Bum, 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 That's fair. I did music as like a class, but I couldn't really do it. The teacher was kind of a hard ass, and I was never really good with instruments. Although I can play a bit of the fiddle. Ooh! You can play piano, Toaster? That's so cool. But my drama teacher was great. She's a great person. I still talk to her sometimes. If it wasn't for drama, I probably wouldn't be here. Isn't that fun to think about? I'd probably be doing something normal with my life, like, I don't know, accounting? That's good, Toaster. Every decision. Oh! Have a good night, Toby. I hope your air travel goes well. Flight, that's the word. Yeah, I hope your flight goes well. Night, night. Boom, boom, boom. Tifa, how good of a time can you have in an airport? In my opinion, the best part about airports, aside from like the actual flying bit, is airport bookstores tend to have really kind of hard to find stuff sometimes. At least the ones I go to, because they don't rotate stock as much, and people don't really go there. No, that's true. Oh, true enough. The ones I go to just have like the normal Canadian stuff, you know, Tim Hortons. And Timothy Horton. After stream, I have to take a shower.
Oh, a visitor. How delightful.
Oh, hey, Reina. How was, you were streaming 5, weren't you? I was watching a bit of it before my own stream. How'd it go? I love 5. It's one of my favorite Final Fantasies. Hey, hi. Hi, Raiders. I'm Moth, friend of Reina. I am playing very normal Mario 64. Super normal Mario 64, exactly as I remember it. Super normal. Do you not remember Mario 64 like this, Reina? It's super normal, believe me. Super normal. Actually, Reina, I've been playing 9 off. I haven't talked to you since for a bit, but I've been playing a lot of 9 offline. Gives Vsauce? I'll take that as a compliment. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of 9 off stream. 9 is so good. I love Steiner and Vivi. I've never asked, what is your favorite Final Fantasy? I mean, aside from 14. Is that 14? I'm bad at Roman numerals. No, wait, 14 is XIV. 9? Okay, you have... Look, 9's a good one to have. I was telling you about this. I tried to get into I couldn't get into 7. I'm not a sci-fi person, it seems. At least not when it comes to Final Fantasy. I heard 8 was just like bad, wasn't it? From like what I heard, like 7 is janky, but still kind of decent, like still a good game. 8's like bad, isn't it? But doesn't it have that card game everyone likes? Yeah, Triple Triad, that's what I'm thinking of. So Reina, are you going through all the Final Fantasies on stream now, or are you just doing 5? I heard that I know from what I've read about 9. Like, I didn't read any story spoilers. Although I remember I played a bit of it as a child, not a ton. I heard that Tetramaster sucks, but you have to do it? Like, there's a scene later in the game where you have to? Ba-dum-ba-dum. To be fair, Final Fantasy is like your thing. Legacy of the Glorified Harpoons. I wouldn't say too many. Are you, do you play a lot of Final Fantasies, Toaster? Yeah, it's Gay Bowser! Well, you know what, Bowser? Pride Month's over. Unfortunately, I'm playing the, Toaster, what was my excuse? Oh yeah, I'm playing the Japanese version. So he doesn't say Gay Bowser. I think you should too, Toaster. Reina, when someone hasn't played Final Fantasy, what's like your go-to which one they should play? Ten? Exactly, he's demi-romantic. Unfortunately, Bowser's not gay in this version. If you want to play the early ones, 6 is like... In my limited opinion, Reina knows better than I do. But in my limited opinion, 6 is the best. I'm looking up FF10 because I don't remember. Yeah, see, this is before the Luigi Yowie plotline. So Bowser's merely demisexual right now. No, yeah, 10 is Tidus. But no, this is pre-Luigi Yowie. Currently we just have Daisy lesbianism, but Luigi Yowie comes in later. I'm people, I love 6. Reina, to be fair, Reina, you're more of a Final Fantasy RPG person. So I'm not like blaming you for not knowing about the famous Mario Luigi Yowie plotline. It comes up all the time though. Ask Burimi, he'll tell you. Exactly. Between the Japanese version of Mario 64, which is what I'm playing, and And the American version, Luigi and Bowser get into like a yaoi plotline. That's why Mario says so long, gay Bowser. Because he doesn't want Luigi dating Bowser. He's not homophobic, he just doesn't like Bowser. I had to allow sexism again. Yeah, no. Toaster gets it. It's a very complicated love triangle. I can't get over Mario's realistic screaming. Yeah, once again, Raina, you're more of like a Final Fantasy person, but like it's a big thing. It comes up all the time. Exactly, it comes up more in Sunshine. Bowser has to explain homosexuality and adoption to Bowser Jr. See, the reason the Koopalings aren't officially put it as Bowser's children is because they're his children in like the queer adoption way, you know? Like he helps them come out of the shell. But unfortunately, until Galaxy, single parents can't adopt in the Mushroom Kingdom, so that's why up until then he's not the children. Exactly. And that's why Mario doesn't say so long, gay Bowser in this game. Because he's still closeted. It's awful, but once again, as of Galaxy, it's gotten a lot better. Exactly. Like, once they realize how small they are in the grand scheme of things, they're like, let the gays be. Of course, this coincided with Mario and Luigi at the Olympic Games, or Mario and Sonic, when it's revealed that Peach is in a polyamorous gay relationship with Amy and Blaze. I'm not going back on that level sucks. I hate lava levels. I wouldn't be surprised if they used Ocarina of Time graphics. Ocarina of Time is supposed to be like a lot like this game. Like a singular area. Yeah. What mod? Reina, what mod? This is Mario 64. Just as I remember it. Yeah. Reina, just because you don't remember it like this doesn't mean it's a mod. You know, sometimes memories can be a bit fuddled. Is it even worth trying to warn you? Yeah, it can also be that. Once again, this is the Fuck. This is the Japanese original, you know? It's very it's very different. It's very experimental. Exactly. You know how, do you remember the famous story of how, like, yeah, Ghost House. The famous story about how Mario 2 was originally Doki Doki. Do you remember the famous story of how Mario 2 was originally Doki Doki Panic? And they were like, Mario's too, it was too hard, and the original Mario 2 was too hard. This is the original version of Mario 64. What we got was actually a reskin of Doki Doki Panic's sequel, Doki Doki Panic Attack. You know, as a kid, I was always scared of the Ghost House levels. Of course, I'm completely fine now. Exactly! This is Mario 64 The Lost Levels. And the game we got... And the game we got was Doki Doki Panic Attack! Yeah, we were talking about it. How Miyamoto, for the original version of this game, he wanted Mario to feel like a real character. That's why his screams of pain was so animated. He wanted us to empathize with our little Italian plumber. On a deeper level. You know, I think there was more to discover in, yeah, his pain is much like ours. Mario does so much for other people, and no one does anything for him. That's why, once again, when we got Mario 64, it had to be the reskin of Doki Doki Panic Attack. Miyamoto argued that the American mind could not comprehend compassion, and so the subtler themes would have been lost at the time. I feel like some critics would have celebrated the take they took, but I think it would have, I don't think it would have been an influential. As controversial as this will be, as controversial as this will be, I think they made the right move with Doki Doki Panic Attack. I think that game really helped pave the way for 3D gaming. Like, this is a hidden gem, yes, but I think at the time, they made the right move going with Doki Doki Panic Attack instead of this. But you're totally right, Toaster. If this game released as it was at the time, yeah, we have both the savior. You know? Of course, it does leave the unfortunate, like, we've all been, like, in YouTube comments where people argue about, about Doki Doki Panic Attack or this game. Exactly. Doki Doki Panic Attack was more about freedom and exploration, and this game is a bit deeper. We need both. Exactly. Doki Doki Panic Attack, like, gives you the serotonin, but 64 Lost Levels really hits you in your core. Exactly. Oh, hey, Mai. No, May, it's not the beta. Although you're allowed to think that. This is, as we've been talking, we've had one discussion. This is Mario 64 Japanese version, colloquially known as Mario 64: The Lost Levels, of course. Since what we got was Mario 64 on Mario 64 was actually a reskin of the Japanese exclusive Doki Doki Panic Attack. But you're forgiven for thinking it's a beta. But how are you, May? What bit? What bit? Yes, I'm committed to my bit of explaining obscure Mario trivia. I'm doing wonderfully. Oh, Unagi is dead. Hi, Snowstar. Unagi is dead, which once again goes into the original theming of the original theming of like hitting close to home, you know? Also, what did you fix, Snow? Yeah, Dire Docks is an iconic theme for a reason. OBS and aspect ratio? Oh, well, I'm glad you got it fixed. Oh, I hate OBS problems. I know, the death of you is like a very bold choice to just kill Unagi. But once again, I think it was the right one for like the themes they were going for in Lost Levels. The themes they were going for of like hitting close to home, making Mario seem like a person. Who's Unagi? Let me show you right now. Let me show you. Here's a bit of actual... All my trivia is actual trivia. Unagi is the eel. Like the famous Mario 64 eel that everyone was scared of. As you can see, unlike in Doki Doki Panic Attack, Unagi is dead in this version. Exactly, Mario clearly had this shared history, and just to have him... Like, Unagi was arguably Mario's main villain. Unagi was arguably Mario's like main antagonist for years, and just to have him just be dead one day. Once again, he's dead. He's dead because it really hits home. Once again, like stuff just happens sometimes. We all wanted, like as kids, we all wanted that that glorious Mario Unagi. Yeah, we want that glorious Mario Unagi fight, a la Vegeta Goku. But sometimes things just happen, and we can't stop that. I think that's what Miyamoto was going for when he was doing this version of Mario 2, the Japanese version. Luckily, Doki Doki Panic Attack had an eel enemy, so they were able to skin Unagi over there to be kind of like a, hey, no, Unagi's fine. But unfortunately, we still haven't gotten that famous Unagi Mario battle that we all wish for. We've all seen, like, the potential what-ifs in sprite art. Oh, the Newgrounds Unagi Mario battle sprite art. Oh, I remember those days. Where's the final coin? But yeah, no, as Toaster said, sometimes life does not bring a fitting conclusion to a story. As much as we want, sometimes we can't get it. Oh yeah! Super Mario Brothers ZS. I remember ZS. Oh, when Unagi gained the... Oh, Unagi's flying powers in that series was so cool. I would stay up late waiting for new episodes. I know exactly what you're talking about. Where's the last? Thank you for the look, May. But yeah, no! Like, that final where Unagi doesn't Ouroboros. Oh, it was beautiful. It brought a tear to my child eye. Really taught me what sacrifice was all about. Exactly. It's no wonder the guy who made that works at Quantic Dreams now. Did you know that? He works at Quantic Dreams. I know, right? Good for him. And the guy who helped with the sprite work, he now works at Lycia. He's penning Coraline too. I know, I love when fan works get to transfer their skill. I wonder when fan workers get to transfer their skills. It's a bit hush-hush right now, but they are doing a Coraline too. Of course, since Neil Gaiman is a piece of shit, he's not doing the pen work anymore. He's not doing the script anymore. But they got Adam Sandler to do the script, so it's gonna be just as good. Fun little moth fact, actually. One of the first games I ever streamed was an actual Mario 2 mod. Like, this isn't a Mario 2 mod, as we've talked about. But one of the first games I ever streamed was Mario 64, the Star Road. I never finished it. I should maybe go back to that. Maybe that'll be the themes for my my mini bonus streams. It's just Mario mods and other Mario paraphernalia. It also might just be Dead by Daylight. Unfortunately, I missed my shot, and in the original Japanese version, it's a lot harder to glide. Once again, yeah, it's more realistic to go with like the whole theme. Because in Doki Doki Panic Attack, they had it so like, hey, you know, it's more fantasy based, so Mario can fly more. But in this one, because the whole theme was like relating to him as a person and like the weight of his soul, it like holds him down. Actually, now that you mention it, there's a beta texture of the cape. Thank you for stopping by, Reina. I hope you have a good night. I'll talk to you later. Oh shit, I forgot to give you a shout out! Fuck! Go follow Reina! I need to be better at this. But anyway. Yeah, as with all of us, Reina will obviously fall asleep with the famous Mario Who's. I'm trying to remember how you unlock Luigi in this game, because unlike Doki Doki Panic Attack, which was only coded for one player, which is why Luigi's not in the game, 64 Lost Levels was coded to have 2 players in it. So Luigi's here somewhere, I just need to remember how to unlock him. I remember like watching an old Digino Gaming about it. Yeah, the Nintendo leaks. Because they had, although Doki Doki Panic Attack and Mario 64 are different games, they were built on similar enough engines that they thought maybe they could get 2-player working. Unfortunately, they weren't able to do it before the release date. But that's where that code comes from. But then, speaking of the Nintendo leaks, that was insane, wasn't it? And then, like, just like last year, do you remember the Game Freak leaks? Like, I don't know if you're into Pokemon Toaster, but do you remember the Game Freak leaks? You don't? I mean, that's fair. I think it was a few years ago. Like a bunch of Game Freak stuff got leaked, like beta elements of old Pokemon games, design details. Oh, it was insane. Unfortunately, I am not good enough in this game yet to fully do the lighthouse trick. So let's choose a different level. Oh, there was a ton. There was like a ton of stuff. Oh, we're back in the ghost house. That was always my favorite, like the scariest part of the ghost house for me. I'm trying to remember what like the craziest part of the Game Freak leak was. They did a bunch of like stories of like Pokemon myth. And like in retrospect, they're very much like that's how mythology was. But because it's Pokemon, you wouldn't expect like there's this one story about I'm not talking about any of this by the way. But there's this one story about like this woman in old Pokemon lore who like her and her friends would beat up Slackings, so her baby was born a Slacking. And it was one of like this Typhlosion who forces this doesn't force, but like convinces this person to stay with them for years. Like this person gets lost in the woods and they find a Typhlosion. And it's like, hey. Oh yeah, the ghost house was super creepy. Yeah, it was those leaks. No, I'm super glad that even in Doki Doki Panic Attack, they were able to keep the ghost house creepiness. Because you go to the Japanese version of Doki Doki Panic Attack, it's like completely different. It was much more like Haunted House. So I'm glad they kept the creepiness. But it was those leaks. So if you see a lot of like Typhlosion Predator jokes, it's because of those leaks. I remember legitimately as a child, I couldn't handle the ghost. I think I've talked about this on stream before. Despite the fact that I mostly play horror-related games nowadays, aside from this, of course, I was quite the coward as a child. Isn't that fun? I couldn't fall, like, as a child, I wasn't able to fall asleep unless I was listening to something. Like, darkness fucked me up. And now I'm kind of a horror fanatic. Exactly, you can't just go into the horror life, you gotta build into it. You know, Toaster, I've never asked, and that's my fault. Are you a big horror person? I mean, if you watch me, you have to have some kind of an appreciation for it, I assume? Like, would you consider yourself a big horror person? That one's a weird case. If you're willing to talk about it, I'm willing to listen. Of course, there's no, You've never partaken. I mean, that's fair. That's how I was for the longest time, too. If I'm being honest, part of the reason why I want to start doing monthly, like, horror nights in my server, I've been talking about it a few times, is because I want to watch more horror movies, and I think it'd be fun to do it as a community. I still gotta work on that, actually. In the coming weeks, I'm probably gonna do a little, like... In the coming weeks, I'm probably gonna have a new role called, like, Monthly Horror Nights. Because my current plan is, like, at the end of every month, we all get into a group chat, whoever wants to, and just watch a horror movie together, and then maybe... And, like, the week before we vote on it. Because I'm a very... If I'm to be honest, Toaster, I'm a very indecisive person. I know for the first month I kind of maybe want... I'm either gonna do Resident Evil or Silent Hill movies. Yeah, that's the same with my family. My family's also very like, we'll do... They're very indecisive. We tend to put things off until, like, the last possible moment, which is not a good thing, but it's how it is. I know for the first month we're doing this, which will probably be... If enough people show interest. At least 2. Which I guess with you, we have to, because, Hale said she would be interested, and Hale, my friend, said she'd be interested. I'm thinking of either doing Resident Evil 1 or Silent Hill 1, the movies. Simply because, like, well, those are, like, the big 2 games I'm playing right now. Bum, bum, ba-da. Ooh, green coin. I forget what the green coins do in this version. Because of course they were removed for the Doki Doki Panic Attack English version. I really should have brushed up on my Digino gaming videos before doing the stream. I'll be more careful next time. Well, I'm not surprised I haven't seen them. Once again, they were only in 64 Lost Levels. They were removed for Doki Doki Panic Attack. Exactly. We're here to appreciate the history in making. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna stream for. Probably, maybe another 10 minutes. This was always supposed to be just a little bonus moth stream. Back in the void. eternal sewer system. Built by the Koopa crew, our sub didn't fit in this pathetic castle, so we had to make some more space. Bum 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 wow 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 wow. Devoid. You know what I need to buy, Toaster? I need to buy his capture card. I talked about this last stream. I got a Switch too. Which, hey, lucky me. No. That's always been a thing with Mario games. More emphasized in the Japanese version. But the Koopa Troopas are honestly very intuitive? They're good engineers. They know what they're doing. And I'm glad that like more recent American titles have started talking about it more. Especially the Mario and Luigi games. But no, they've always been very smart. But no, recently I was able to get my hands on a Switch too, which, hey, lucky me. Fortunately, my job allowed me to afford it. No. Exactly, if you go... I believe it's... I want to say Paper Mario Origami King? There's a brief moment where Bowser's like your party member. And if you walk on benches... You sit on a bench, he'll talk to you and he'll be like, hey. And he'll just be like, yeah, back in my... I was never good at school, but I want my people to be happy. So they have an extensive STEM program. STEM and, No. This is what I love about the Mario RPG stuff. They really emphasize how, like, Bowser's, like, just a good person. Not a good person, but, like, Bowser's legitimately very good to his subjects. He rules them through kindness, not through fear. Which I think is great. I honestly love Bowser as a character. One of my favorite characters in gaming. Exactly, they're so loyal because he loves them and they love him. It's so good. I was so happy how they handled him in Brothership. I know, it sucks that they haven't really gone into Luigi Yaoi quite yet in America, but at least they give Bowser the credit he deserves. Even if they always have to cut out at least 20 minutes of makeout sessions. I mean, one day, with any hope, one day we'll get full-on Bowser Yuri. Okay, we've made it back to the sewer system. Hopefully I can do something in this one this time. Boom, 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 Exactly. Those bitches are gay. Automod is dumb. I've had to repeatedly allow misogyny for stuff like bitches. Automod is so dumb. I might end stream soon. We didn't make bitches a gender neutral term. I might end stream soon simply because I don't want to go into another round of ads. I'd feel bad. But this was fun. No, I genuinely enjoyed playing, Exactly, I don't want to do ads. I'll end stream at the 20-minute mark, okay? 1:20. This is a very impromptu, just like, I want to do a little Mario history. But thank you for taking this journey with me, Toaster. It was honestly quite fun. And since we're ending stream, thank you for following my bit. Like, honestly, thank you for, like, continuing with my whole Doki Doki panic attack bullshit. That was so fun. So rarely do people fully follow my bit. Oh. I guess we're like, hats off here. This is Mario, like, B133. Which is supposed to be like, if you remember, like, the Mario 64 beta trend from a few years ago? Yeah. And, it's legitimately very unnerving. Whenever I paused, it was because I was legitimately quite unnerved for a bit. This game is great. This, like, mod is amazing. It's so, once again, very unnerving. I have one more snooze. I'm gonna use it, and so we can keep talking. So you have, like, 5 more minutes. Yeah. It was really cool. Honestly, this was so fun. Like, it's so rare that something genuinely unnerves me. But a lot of, like, the music and just this, whatever happened, oh, it got, because I did legitimately play a lot of Mario 64 as a child, it got to me. Oh, it was fun. But no, thank you for following my weird Doki Doki Panic Attack bit. That was a lot of fun. It is so good. Like, I've been waiting for a jump scare, and the fact that the jump scare never comes is, oh, I love it. Yeah, no, I had a great time rationalizing, like, the weird Japanese version that had to get replaced. Oh. Because of Doki Doki Panic Attack. And yeah, the Bowser thing, that's just real. I honestly think Doki Doki Panic Attack is one of my best bits. And it's all because of your participation. do. It was like a very spur of the moment. But I want to talk about the atmosphere. Because, Mario 64 is a very lonely game, and this just makes it more lonely. There's no NPCs in this game. There's enemies, but there's no NPCs. No friendly toads, no red bombs. It's amazing. Honestly, I don't know if I'll ever stream this again, but I will definitely be playing it offline. Yeah, Bowser didn't say anything. But no, legitimately, thank you for watching, Toaster. This was a blast. Like, for an improvised spur of the moment, I learned about this thing yesterday from a weird meme someone posted in a Discord server and wanted to play. This was fun. Doki Doki Panic Attack, best bit. Anyway, I will be back tomorrow with Jacob and Hope for some Resident Evil 1. But until then, I hope you all have a good night, and I'll talk to you later. Night night.